Literally had to do everything for me at that point. I mean, as far as washing my hair, including wiping my butt, you know.
Okay.
And then I met somebody else and I was in a relationship. I rushed back to her. I dropped everything that I had going and came straight back to her.
What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video, and today we're gonna be reacting to some couples court. See who we think. We're gonna try to predict who we think is lying or not by the evidence that they give us. And yeah, we not finna hold y'all too much longer. And yeah, she haven't been in a video in a while. But yeah, we finna see what y'all.
I miss you guys.
See what they talking about in this couples court.
This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Burnett versus Modern. You all have been together for a couple of years, and this new relationship may be on its last legs, depending on what happens here today. Is that right, Miss Burnett?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell us why you've initiated this case.
I feel like Charles has been super shady after I've had a life-threatening hospitalization, and ever since I've been better, he's been very distant. And
okay, it says Mr. Modern has gone from clingy to nowhere to be found. Okay, so from this, I ain't gonna lie, you looking bad, my boy. Let's hope.
To be found from
let's hope you can provide some good evidence to help your case.
And he changed his whole attitude towards me, basically. I just feel like he's up to something, and I would like to know, you know, what before I can.
Because he might be waiting to hit her with the,
yeah, you're right.
You feel me? Hit her with some fire.
Continue to try to spend the rest of my life with a man that's not solely spending his with me.
So something's changed.
Something's changed.
Something's different.
Something's different.
And you think that something different has to do with some other woman or other women?
Maybe, possibly.
But you know it ain't just you.
It's something else. He's different.
All right, she says you're different. What are you doing different, Mr. Modern?
Well, she broke up with me because I was too clingy. So I'm not trying to be too clingy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you complaining how he too clingy. Wait, no. He said that she said.
Did he say too clingy or clean?
Clingy.
Okay.
Mr. Modern.
Well, she broke up with me because I was too clingy. So I'm not trying to be too clingy.
So how you gonna sit up here and say something different? He became distant, but you telling bro.
But you
he
broke
too
up
clingy.
with him because he was too clingy. He trying to do what you want.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fake. I believe, bro.
Me too.
I'm riding for
wait,
Charles.
wait. Let's keep hearing
I'm
what he
riding
had to
for
say.
Charles.
Let's keep hearing what he had to
I'm
say.
riding for Charles.
No more.
She said you were too clingy.
Yeah, that's why the reason she left me in the first place.
So, Ms. Burnett, what does too clingy look like?
I couldn't go to the bathroom without him in the beginning. Like,
Literally?
Literally. He treated me like I was a chunk of gold. He'd put my shoes on for me. If I was to get up to go to get me something to drink, like he'd almost knock me out.
That's princess
What?
treatment.
What? What, bro? You see what I'm saying? Like, how can you
She
sit up
looks like
here?
a completely different person. Look at that picture. Look.
What? He can't win for losing. He in a lose-lose situation.
He just trying to get a girl.
Basically, she's saying he was too nice. Like you doing everything these girls is begging to get done for them, and he doing that, and you talk about he too clean. He was treating you right. It sound like.
Right, princess treat.
I'm rolling with Charles. I don't care.
And like, yeah.
I'm rolling with Charles.
I'm not seeing where this is bad. Tell me
Right. This is bad.
I mean, you know, it just got too much for me, I guess. And then
Now, if he
since
stopped
we've
doing
been,
this
I need to ask y'all.
if he stopped doing this stuff, she would be on the floor crying.
I need to ask y'all in the comments. Okay, so if y'all ever been in a situation where somebody treated you too good, like almost a too good to be true situation, put it in the comments. Let me know, can you be too nice at times? Like, is there such thing as too nice? Because that's what it sounded like he is.
back together, like it's too much for me, I guess. And then since we've been back together, like I said, I did have a hospitalization where I almost died, And he came back to take care of me. And ever since I was able to do for myself, that's when I've noticed that he was slipping.
All right.
You got a man who wants to take care of you, who's
Well, first of all, he's just trying not to lose you again. He doing what you ask. I don't mean he cheating.
doing things for you. Sounds like he's almost waiting on you hand and foot. You know how many women would kill to have that, don't you?
Yes.
I'm saying though.
I mean, you say he's too clingy, and Mr. Modern, you kind of making the rest of us look bad by doing all that.
I like she said,
straight
I
up,
found the
dog.
perfect man. He treats me right. He's doing for me, and you do what every woman would do: break up with him. I don't understand. What do you do after the breakup?
I leave and I go back to my hometown where I was from.
Okay.
And then I met somebody else and I was in a relationship. When she had this life-threatening thing going on, I rushed back to her. I dropped everything that I had going and came straight back to her.
He wasn't too clingy then, was he?
Well, no, I mean, he literally had to do everything.
So he dropped everything and came back to take care of this girl.
Yeah, let's let it ride out, son. We can pause.
Okay.
For me at that point. I mean, as far as washing my hair, including wiping my butt, you know.
Well, that's a lot of info. Okay, all right. And he come.
My God, hold on. Like,
I mean, if she was,
It comes
if
a
she
point.
wasn't capable
it,
of doing
okay.
because she said she was.
I thought she was just saying
I think-
he did that on some clingy stuff.
Well, we gotta see.
I was finna say.
I think that's what she
But,
meant.
you know.
Well, that's a lot of info. Okay, all right. Oh.
You know, for me at that point. I mean, as far as washing my hair, including wiping my butt, you know.
Well, that's a lot of info. Okay, all right. And he covered it all.
Yes.
All right, so you get back together, and you say you've seen a change. Tell me about this change you see.
Well, we have one vehicle. I would take it and I would drop him off at work and go about my business, come pick him up. Well, one day I went and got him something to drink and a pack of cigarettes, and I went to take it to him, and he was not there. And all of his little buddies at work, it's construction, you know, nobody knows where he went. He's at a different job site.
Come on, Charles.
Well, most of the time it's hotel work, so one can only imagine.
It's very accessible,
Bad,
very
Charles.
easy to make it happen.
Need a
Yes.
3-1
Where
comeback.
did his coworkers tell you that he was?
I had 3 different stories for where he was.
That's what I was getting ready to
Not his
say.
coworkers.
They should have got
that.
together first.
Yeah, I said, okay, huddle.
Yep.
This is what we're gonna tell her.
Yeah.
But see, it's kind of hard to get all my coworkers on the same page when the boss man comes to me and says, hey, I need you to run to do this job real quick. Like, I'm a maintenance man plus I'm a remodeler plus construction worker. Like, I remodeling the hotel right now, and at the time that she came and surprised me at work, I got sent to mow grass at another site.
So you're saying
I
you
can
weren't so.
understand that. Is that realistic?
You're losing me, Charles. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Sent to mow grass at another
I'm
site.
gonna give you a chance, though.
So you're saying
I'm
you
rolling for
weren't
you,
somewhere
but-
with another woman. You were doing your
ma'am.
work.
I was at my job.
What did you say when he came home?
Well, I have to ask him where has he been because it should not take him 3 hours to get home and he only works 20 minutes down the road.
All right, so tell me
All
about
right,
that.
Charles.
I have
was on your side
submitted
at
some
first.
evidence for y'all.
Okay. Do you need to go to the plasma?
Yes.
All right.
Man, Charles took his grandma down the street. He was just.
Don't make excuses for
No.
her. Let's look at her evidence.
I ain't. All right.
Okay, so this is basically a map from where we're at. In Chattanooga is where he works sometimes, and also I give him the benefit of the doubt and even factored in another job site location in Hickson to our house in Saudi. Okay, well, it should take only 22 minutes, and it takes 3 or 4 hours. And then again, even if he worked in Hickson, it should be less time than that because it's closer, but it still takes him 2, 3, 4 hours to even get home.
Why is it taking you 3 hours to take a 22-minute trip?
Traffic gets bad because of construction.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
telling me he's
Traffic
coming on
be
3
bad,
hours
though.
later
No.
for a trip that's 22
No.
minutes or 8?
No.
Traffic be bad though.
I know for 4 hours and you live 20 minutes away.
Hey, you know how I get sometimes though.
Telling me he's coming on 3 hours later for a trip that's 22 minutes or 18 minutes.
But if it's construction going on,
I'm
if it's
saying,
construction means traffic,
I'm
and traffic
saying.
means a delay.
The boys
Even
trying
if you had construction, it's not gonna take 3 hours for an 18-minute trip.
We here.
They be taking
we
out
here.
bridges,
They not-
No, me and her there.
adding lanes,
We-
taking lanes.
Look at the dude in the back.
traffic has been
No,
horrible.
y'all.
You haven't driven through Chattanooga, have you?
So this is what y'all gonna do?
I'm giving him the traffic.
All right. No, y'all go ahead. So what else you got?
What you think is the construction,
Dana?
Miss Burnett?
Because I have live traffic cam footage.
She got
There
lines.
it is.
Okay.
Whoop, there it is. She got the live traffic cam. You thought that was it? Look, let's see his face. Look at his face, salty.
Okay, so here it is, the live cam from Chattanooga to Saudi.
get
This
the
is on a
CCTV?
Monday at peak
Right.
hours in your construction zone that he's hollering about with absolutely no traffic, no 18-wheelers.
So this is about the time of day he would be coming home from Chattanooga to where you all live in Saudi Daisy.
Yes, Your Honor.
Not a traffic, not a
Right,
nothing.
no traffic. No
All right.
car.
Okay.
Hey, no.
And then another one
Let-
would be
let
from
all the evidence
Hickson
come
to
out first.
Saudi, a Tuesday, again, peak hours, no traffic.
And the empty lane is going toward your
yes,
house.
this right here would be go.
First off, how did you get this footage? Is what I want to know.
We
You
girls,
can
we
just look this up.
yeah. You could look at
See
hand
this.
cameras.
This right here is why you can't get away with no crime. They got cameras everywhere. Like it's everywhere. You cannot go nowhere without being caught on camera. Like this is ridiculous.
Peak hours, no traffic.
And the empty lane is going toward your
yes,
house.
this right here would be going toward.
You
This
about to
is
come back
coming
with some fire. I
from.
just feel it.
There's another tractor trailer coming the wrong way.
Looks like it's headed right toward me.
Yes, it is. Boom, boom.
That ain't the right camera. She
All right,
done rigged
no.
something up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, please step to your podium.
She done rigged something up.
Mr.
Why
Modern.
She didn't.
Okay, Your Honor,
you
that's
had me
at 4
out there.
o'clock. Rush hour is 5 o'clock. And when I'm going from Hickson, I don't come straight home. I gotta go back and clock out before
Straight
I can
up.
come home.
What else you got? Is that it?
Okay, so going through a phone. When I can figure out the passcode, it's like it's a brand new phone. Like we literally just bought it and took it off the shelf and tried to turn it on. There is no pictures, there is no
deleting
contacts,
stuff.
there's no
So you're going through his phone.
messages. Well, I
you
have.
going through
Yes,
his
I'm not gonna
phone?
lie, I have
You have gone through his phone.
So he's wiped it.
wiped it.
So there should be some record of at least text
Something, I mean,
messages or
ordering
something.
pizza or
Everything.
something. I mean, there's
got
Every time she
nothing.
go through his phone,
He don't
it's
got
empty.
nothing on there but the band app.
So do you have an app on it that
Man,
erases
dog.
it when it's not you?
No, Your Honor. See, I'm used to back in the old days flip phones. See,
Straight up.
we
Jay, stop
done
trying
just
to-
recently
Look,
upgraded to
you
these
hear?
smartphones.
Okay.
See,
Trying
I
to
do
make excuses
construction.
for Charles?
You see how she flip-flopped on Charles already?
Yeah, I did
After
want
she
the
was being
evidence,
after
the
she was
evidence.
being an ungrateful girl, getting princess treatment, and she talk about he too clingy. Now it's a little
So
bit
wait,
of
it make
evidence.
it okay
It's
for him to cheat?
No, who said he cheated?
Okay, but you blocking out all the evidence she just put out.
Cause you gotta
And you making excuses
you
for
gotta,
him, y'all.
you gotta stick it out with your people. I picked Charles. That's who I'm riding with until further notice.
All right.
Yeah, we
So
done
to me,
just
Charles
recently
telling the truth.
upgraded to these smartphones.
Okay.
And see, I do construction, and if I don't got a lock on the phone, then my pocket like deletes everything. And it just
Pocket
recently
deletes
happened to
everything.
where I had to go get one of my
Losing Charles.
friends to go get everything on all my apps back.
Miss Burnett, are you buying that?
No,
Your Honor.
You think he's
The
cheating
girls
and
in the
deleting?
back.
Right.
No.
I'm pretty positive he's doing something.
This new smartphone
Look at him in
thing,
the back.
it
The
ain't for
dude's
me.
trying to agree
I'd
with
rather
the
go
dude
back
and
to the flip
girls.
phone where I
No.
won't have these accusing
at
problems.
him.
I won't have these problems where, oh, my pocket deleting everything. I'd rather stick with the flip phone, Your
What do
Honor.
he mean?
Tell me that you have nothing else.
Sometimes he would say he's going to go visit family members, and we're not allowed to go. He'll have to go by and say, oh, I'll just be right back real quick. But 3 or 4.
Maybe his family don't like you like that, and he's saving you from the not embarrassment, but the pressure of feeling not wanted there. You never know. See, she looking at it through one lens, but he might be sparing your feelings.
Well, let's see what he say.
He'll have to go by and say, oh, I'll just be right back real quick. But 3 or 4 hours later, see, that's what's getting me. Every time that he's gone or disappearing, or it's always that time frame, the 3 or 4 hours.
I mean, I don't want to be too clingy. So I like to leave her at home, you know, and go handle her business by myself.
All right, so the one time you want him to be clingy,
There
one time you want him to be clingy,
She
he's
want
not.
her cake
I think
and
he's
eat
going
it too.
somewhere else.
And let me just ask you,
Watch you gonna be
does
so salty
this
when
family
Charles
member
tell you the truth, 'cause
that
you
he's
don't believe
primarily
Charles.
visiting, do they live in the area?
No, not really. It's
Okay.
kind of a little bit of a
Suspect,
drive,
but I
but
still feel like he might be telling
not
the
3 or
truth.
4 hours.
hours. Okay.
I'll just be right back, you know.
Yeah.
My family member helps us out
Okay.
with financial situations.
Okay.
Okay? I go to the grocery store and pick up funds
Okay.
to help us through, till I can get my next paycheck and we can go on about our life. But see, my family members live 2 hours past Atlanta. They live in Columbus.
Okay.
And we live in Chattanooga. There's no way that I could drive down there, see my family members, and then drive back and be back in 2-3 hours.
But you know what would eliminate that? Is if you let her go with you.
I mean, she says I'm too clingy. Your Honor, I don't see why she has to go and stand in line with me just to get funds when
I'm making sure ain't nobody else
I
standing
go.
in line with you.
I go and I get funds and I come right back.
I don't know. I tell you this, whatever it is, it's got you here.
Yeah.
That's the main problem.
I ain't hiding nothing, Your Honor.
All right, well, we about to find out whether you hide or not. This is the evidence we have, Mr.
All
Cutler.
right, what do we got?
He used to worship the ground she walked on to the point of being clingy, she says. Now he ignores it. He's distant. He won't let her go with him places. He disappears for hours, this magic window of 3 to 4 hours. His phone is wiped clean. Now, the question is, Miss Burnett,
Phone wipe clean is
if
crazy.
he is cheating, what's going to happen?
He blowing
We're
the
gonna have to
cover on me
separate.
right now.
All right, so everything is at stake, Mr. Cutler. Everything's on the line.
Everything's on the line.
So, what did we do?
We did a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court will call a certified polygraph examiner and licensed private investigator, Kendall Shull, to determine
So they was
is
following
he
him?
cheating.
Right, what?
Ron, please
Or is it a lie
show that.
This is my whole thing with the lie detector.
Oh, he went through his phone. Recovered, like deleted data
Yeah,
probably.
you know the feds can do that. That phone ain't gonna be empty.
Okay, wait, before
Mr.
they
Show,
reveal
good day,
the
how are you?
results, whose side you on?
Man, I'm rolling with you.
I'm with the girl. What's
Charles
her
is
name?
kid. I don't know.
I forget her name.
Charles, you really dug yourself in a hole. This right here can clear your name because I ain't gonna lie, you selling a bag right now. You supposed to we here to make us look good. It ain't all about it ain't about who wrong or we supposed to look good. Cause she was looking bad in the beginning, but then she started.
Okay,
She got
I'm
on
with
your
the girl.
trail.
I'm with the girl.
She on your trail right now, bro. So
Good day,
you
Your
gotta
Honor.
see.
I'm good. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
The court had a cybersecurity expert do a forensic analysis of Mr. Martin's phone, and you have the results of that investigation, correct?
I do, Your Honor. Your Honor, during our investigation, our cybersecurity expert came across an unusual situation with Mr. Modern's cell phone. Mr. Modern had no files in his deleted folder. He also had no text messages, no photos, no videos, and no apps, which is certainly suspicious.
No,
However,
apps
we
is
did
crazy.
find, Your Honor, multiple calls to a motel.
Mr. Martin?
Your Honor, that is my family member living at that motel.
So the family member you're
I don't
visiting
believe it.
or a different family member?
Let me see. if he talk about the same family member he getting funds from, why is they living in a hotel? You should be funding them.
No, he ain't talking about that one. Talking about his
Look at Jay still defending Charles.
His great niece.
It's the family member that she's talking about that I visit.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
Mr. Martin, how coincidental is that?
losing me,
That you
Charles.
have nothing on your phone
Right.
except
No
calls to
apps.
this one motel.
Apps.
He don't got no
You
calls
said
from his
family
boss,
member.
no nothing.
Yeah.
You sure there's no woman there that you're seeing?
Yep.
All right. Mr. Shull, in addition to the cybersecurity
He seemed
review,
pretty confident,
you
though.
also did a polygraph examination of Mr. Modern. Is that
Let's
correct?
see.
I did, Your Honor.
All right.
Let's
You
see.
asked Mr. Modern, when you leave work, are you meeting up with women for sex before going home? What was his response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
I done came this far? I can't just.
The lie
switch up
detector
now.
determined that he was being truthful, Your
What
Honor.
I say? What I say? I told you.
Hey, Charles.
Oh my God. Look at
He
it,
said it pretty confident.
I see that.
All right.
Yeah, straight
You
up.
also asked Mr. Modern, when you tell Miss Burnett that you're visiting your family member, are you meeting up with another woman?
This is what I'm talking about. This is a setup. They be setting up with all these questions because you just asked him, was he going to... See, if y'all don't understand how a lie detector would work, they plug you up to all these, like there on the picture. And they just literally monitor your heart rate. You know what I'm saying? So I could be telling the truth, but I can get nervous and my heart rate gonna spike. So they be like, what's your name? My name's yeah. And I can literally say my name and I can get nervous and my heart spike and they be like, you're not telling the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they want to go into real deep detail to try to get bro to, we gonna see.
Have
He ain't
sex. What was his response?
Come on, man.
He said no, Your Honor.
Come on.
What
on.
did the lie detector
Come
determine?
on, Charles.
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful.
I
We got one
told
more
you.
question.
So what about lying
You
about,
asked Mr.
like, I don't
Modern,
understand.
since getting back together with Miss Burnett, have you had physical sexual contact
When did he have
with
time?
any woman
Come on now.
other than Miss Burnett? What was his response to that question?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
Well, on this question, the lie detector determined that he was also being truthful.
Right! Come on now! Come on now, Charles! Come on now, Charles! Hey! Told you he's taking this girl down the street. Told you.
Yes, but it just don't make sense. Or why he lie about like traffic and stuff.
He wasn't lying. She showed footage from 4 o'clock. He said rush hour is 5 o'clock. Right. You see what I be saying?
All
You
right,
gotta
Miss
see the
Burnett,
full
what you got to
story before
say?
you-
You smiling?
I feel silly.
Yeah, you feel crazy, don't you?
I think it's your turn to be clingy.
Yeah,
I do apologize, baby. Oh my goodness.
He
Accept
would.
the apology.
He gonna be like, I'm breaking up with you.
He a good dude. He a
Oh,
good
look at him going
He a good one.
Hey, Charles.
See what I'm saying? See, look.
Let it play.
No, because I got a message for them. Y'all gotta let everything play out first because sometimes it's hard for us to explain stuff that don't sound dumb to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like we could say, oh, we got caught in traffic. Y'all like, yeah, for 2 hours. Little did you know it was really in traffic for 2 hours. You know what I'm
But
saying?
why is it's just little stuff like don't he got nothing on his phone? That's,
I don't know. Now
That's weird.
that part was weird to me, cause bro, like, you don't got no apps, you don't got nothing. So what do you do on your phone? You don't play no Subway Surfers, Flappy Bird, Clash of Clans, Candy Crush. You know all the
and you
older
have
men.
no contact.
You know all the
How he
older
get in
men.
contact with his family members?
Right, you know all the older men be playing games on their phones. So you know you don't got no Call of Duty mobile, nothing. Like that was sketchy, but hey, he wasn't lying. Bro wasn't lying. I ain't gonna fake to you. I was nervous for you, Charles, because I was slowly starting to believe you was out here not standing on business for real. But it turns out you was, and I couldn't show her though that I thought you was capping. I couldn't show her. I thought you was capping. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you wasn't capping. So yeah, he proved us both wrong.
Hey, Mr. Cutler, what are your words of wisdom to Mr. Modern?
You need to find a different route to work.
If it worked for him, let it work for him. Go ahead.
A love between you all. Clearly, you want to be together. This is a man who cares about you deeply, and you know you got to stop being so suspicious.
Yes.
You have to stop making her so suspicious.
Right, he's standing on business. He ain't cheating. He good picking up funds. He providing. He doing this thing. When he was clingy, it was a problem, right or wrong.
Right.
Then he said, "Okay, I'm not gonna be clingy no more." He went to a different state, or went wherever he went, and came back to you. You should have knew it was real. His love was real when he left his other girl to come back to you.
It was.
And you questioning, bro, about him taking his peoples down the street and all this other stuff.
Down the street is not 3 hours. Is not down the street.
The truth, so it don't matter, right? Right, y'all? No, I ain't gonna fake it. I was scared. I thought he was lying all the time.
I thought he was.
But he proved me wrong. So yeah, y'all better not be in the comments talking about, oh, you're a cheat, because I don't cheat either. So now,
He's not a cheater,
right,
guys.
right. Y'all can go through mine. Y'all can get the CCTV footage on me too. But yeah, y'all, I really liked that video. If y'all liked that video, y'all let us know in
Okay,
the
Charles.
comments.
That's why you standing there all comfortable.
He was standing on business. He wasn't worried about nothing.
No business.
He wasn't worried about nothing. But oh yeah, we finna get up out of here. Have a blessed day. Stay safe.
We out.
Oh yeah, and remember to always put God first.